I figured I'd take this time, instead of me asking one of your guys' questions, I'm going to ask you a question, and I'm going to see if you guys, what kind of answer you give. So just by way of reminder, we do still have the question box in the back over there, so if anybody does have Bible questions or anything, you can ask it there. But my question to you goes along this, okay? I'm going to give you a hypothetical situation that I've actually had to deal with before, so I want to see what you guys are doing in my shoes. If someone, you've got a homosexual person, doesn't matter if they're boy or girl, and they're married to another homosexual person, okay, and then they get saved, and their spouse does not get saved, what do they do? Now, I'm going to make it a little bit more complicated, because I'm going to remind you of 1 Corinthians, where it says that if your unbelieving spouse wants to stay together, you should stay together. So give me your guys' answers. How are you going to fix this? Okay. 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 And that's exactly where I landed on. But it took me a lot more thinking and pondering to come to the conclusion you guys did so quickly. You guys nailed it pretty fast. Man, oh man, I feel silly I thought you'd really be stumped. I thought I finally had one over on you guys. Yeah, that's, I would actually compare it to the conquest of Joshua, right? Where Rahab had to leave her city and all that stuff and join the Israelites, and everything she knew was destroyed. When you come to Christ, your old life is destroyed. And so yeah, the marriage, as God defines it, is between one man and one woman. I mean, the same is true if you came to Christ and you had two wives. You'd have to put away one of them. I mean, as awkward as that would be, because it's not as God defines it. So obviously the problem with those kinds of things, well, surely God wants me to be happy. But the thing is, leaving sin is oftentimes painful. Leaving sin is oftentimes painful. So, okay, well, I thought that was going to be a longer discussion than that. It was not, so we'll just plow ahead, I guess.